Imagine this. You're sitting in your living room alone. You record a selfie in your comfy chair, and you start talking to your empty couch. Then you go sit on your empty couch and record yourself talking to your now empty, comfy chair. You do this back and forth thing 5 to 10 times, post it publicly for the whole world to see, then you sit back and relax. What happens next? No, the local psychiatric facility does not in fact come and pick you up and offer you a lovely white straitjacket and the promise of a future with padded walls, gentle music, and soft pudding. Nope, you've just created a video that could sell thousands of dollars in products, or at least entertain thousands of people. And if you're lucky, both. Welcome to the wonderful and often wacky world of selling on social media today, and specifically, selling on TikTok. Hey there, all you shiny people. Michael ZapQ here, and it's time to have a TikTok about TikTok. And yes, I did plan that bad pun in advance. So TikTok ads, why it's time to get started. Let's jump right in here. All right, so what, who cares? That's always a good place to start, right? Why should we care about TikTok? What is TikTok? A lot of you probably already know what TikTok is, a social media platform, but for those that don't or just want a little bit more information, TikTok is basically a short-form video sharing app popularized by Gen Z. The app started in a young demographic, but is rapidly expanding, really rapidly expanded in 2020, and has grown exponentially since then as well. For any of you already in the app, you know that it's a simple way to basically blink and 2 hours pass by because the videos on there are so engaging and so entertaining, and yeah, just kind of sucks you in. So TikTok, they've been doing a great job. These are 10, 15-second videos most of the time. They have expanded it up to 3 minutes now that one video can be, but most of them are in that very short 10 to 15, 5 to 20 second range. And since they are in their infancy, their ad platform, well, actually the app itself is still fairly young, but their ad platform basically really started gaining steam in 2020. And they've invested a lot of money into it. So it's kind of like jumping in on an opportunity at the early stages, kind of like with Facebook. You were able to people were doing crazy numbers with Facebook when they first launched their ad platform. And I think we'll see a lot of those similar things with TikTok as well, so that for people who are willing to jump in now and start learning it and start running ads and find a winning campaign, I think there's a lot of money that is on the table early on before the ad platform gets crowded. So word of caution, as I mentioned in a previous shot of espresso, be careful of getting shiny object syndrome and wanting to jump around on this thing or this next new thing. If you're in a place in your business where you have learned the basics of Facebook ads and you're willing and able to invest some of your budget on a new platform, then TikTok ads may be a great place to start for you. If you haven't done Facebook ads or you haven't really mastered another ad platform yet, ideally Facebook ads, because that is still the biggest one, biggest advertising platform in the room, then I would say go ahead and just stay focused on the one thing that you are doing, all the previous training that we've done, but keep TikTok on your radar. Maybe once we get through Q4, consider, really diving in with TikTok, learning the platform better, but I'll get into that in a minute. So this section, what is TikTok? You can read more if you want to know a little bit more background about TikTok. But why is it time to learn TikTok? So let's hit a few other points here. So what we're seeing on the business side of TikTok is that the demographic of TikTok's audience is expanding into older audiences. So while it did first start out as an app that was basically, teenagers dancing in front of their phones, we are seeing that, their parents and parents' parents, even into the older grandparent demographic, that they're on TikTok too. They may not be producing videos, but they are definitely on there and they're watching, and it has attention. So wherever there's attention, that's where we want to be as advertisers. So this means increased sales opportunities for e-commerce products. ShineOn jewelry and other gift products that we'll be selling are a perfect match for the types of products and the price range that sell well on TikTok. And I don't know why I emphasized TikTok that time. So TikTok started expanding their business and advertising offerings in 2020. The ad manager does resemble the Facebook ad manager, so there's a lot of similarities there. it'll be something that's more familiar to you, comfortable. There's still a slight learning curve, but a lot of it is modeled after that, so it's an easy transition to start learning the TikTok Ads Manager. And the fact that the TikTok Ad Manager is relatively new, or that the whole platform is relatively new, it is an opportunity for us to be pioneers in this area and to really find those basically winning, not only winning products, but winning strategies, winning audiences, and when it's not as busy as an advertiser. Sometimes the more people that are on advertising or targeting certain audiences, that gets a little bit more expensive. So if we can hit this now, sort of like the early days in Facebook, where people were able to do all sorts of different things and tests and really make a decent profit without a lot of work, this is that similar kind of opportunity. So that being said, fewer options for you to choose from. TikTok also makes things simple, which can be a good thing. Oh yeah, so basically what I sort of skipped over there was that the TikTok ad platform, the ad manager, actually has a limited number of options that you can pick. So that's very different from Facebook, in that you are limited in what you can choose and the options are more minimal, which actually is a good thing. And that was my point here, is that since there's not as much to set, you sort of go through, pick the main settings, and then you're done. There's not a lot of overthinking that you have to have 100 different ad sets at different price points that you're trying to test. None of that tomfoolery. You can just sort of make a couple settings, get it in there, and then let it run, and let TikTok sort of analyze things on the back end to get you the best sales. Right, so I compiled a bunch of TikTok quick stats just to sort of give you a wider picture of why TikTok, what's going on in the space. So I won't go through all of these, but you can use these for reference. But according to TikTok, over 1 billion, with a B, people are actively using TikTok app every month. 100 million monthly active users in the United States. It's downloaded more than 2 billion times, most downloaded app in 2020. There are over 30 million users over the age of 35 in the United States that you can target with TikTok ads. So this is part of that growing demographic that I was talking about, that there are still 30 million users over the age of 35 that we can be targeting. Because a lot, when we're selling jewelry, a lot of the age ranges that we're targeting are usually at least 25 plus. But this is 35 plus, and we have 30 million users, so there's definitely plenty of people there that we can be reaching out to. The app is available in 200 countries, and we ship internationally, so that's fantastic. And we have a new facility in Amsterdam that will be kicking off, so definitely reach is there if we start targeting people that are outside the United States. So I'll let you check out some of this on your own here, but just know that that's there. One thing I'll point out here on this last one, the TikTok tag, was something that started out organically, where it was TikTok made me buy it, the people posted it. There is a lot of influence, even from people that aren't considered influencers, or even that might not be that popular, in terms of how many followers they have. But people are very much inspired by what they see on this app. Someone's just using a product, they're eating a food, preparing a food, going on a trip. I've already heard of a friend of mine that saw somebody driving a beautiful road somewhere, and they figured out where it was, and they're already planning a trip to go visit that location. So, from products like what we sell at ShineOn all the way to trips and anything, it's definitely influencing people's buying decisions. So my one goal really for this shot of espresso is just to sort of inspire you and get you interested in looking at TikTok and considering it as a different platform to sell on. So even if you don't start running TikTok ads right away, now is the time to start familiarizing yourself with the app, with the style of videos that they use, with the style of the video ads, and with getting familiar with TikTok Ads Manager and the overall culture of the people on TikTok. Because what works on YouTube and what works on Facebook and what might work on Snapchat or any of the different apps is very different. There's a very different culture on TikTok. And it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like its own beast in and of itself. So the best thing you can do is get on the app, start watch some of the videos, and it's probably, if you're a first timer getting in there, you'll be like, what is this? What am I witnessing? But over time, you'll start to understand, okay, some of the nuance of it, how people interact with each other in the comments, respond to videos. So yeah, at least do that much. That's what I would say. But also don't be sitting there hours and hours a day, feeling like you're being productive because you're watching TikToks all day. Don't do that either. But definitely get familiar with the app enough that you know the functionality and some of the strategy behind it, and especially from an ad perspective. But so TikTok, you can click here to download it or search your app store or whatever phone you have. Create your TikTok business account. I would say if you are wanting to get started at all at some point, I would say at least sign up for a TikTok ads account. Go ahead and do that. You can sign up here for that. And let's see. Yeah, I'll show you these. So the Creative Center, I'll show you that in a second, and then video editing app. So let me pull up. So this is just TikTok.com. You can actually watch it on your computer. Most people don't that way, but you can access it here, and you can create a link over to I think. I'm trying to see if it had it on here. I guess it doesn't have a link to downloading the app on the page. So you might be better off just going ahead and pulling it up on your phone in your phone app. So Business Center, if you go to business.tiktok.com, right? Oh, we can't see it, but it's business.tiktok.com. You can just click the link in the document, and you'll be able to set up your ads manager there. There's also a Creative Center that is great for inspiration. I highly suggest you take a look at that. Again, the link is in the document for that. But basically, the way they have this set up now, at least, you can check out top ads and literally just look at other ads that people are running, and you'll see it's very different from anything that you've probably seen before in terms of how ads are created. Most of it is done in the style of a TikTok video. So it's not salesy at all, and probably a lot of them won't even look like ads to you. And then you can also look at different trends that are happening at the time, and hashtags that you could use potentially. So just anyways, there's a great resource here. I would bookmark this one and reference it as you go. I mentioned this in a previous shot of espresso as well for editing videos. CapCut is a really great editing app. I know it's on iPhone. I don't, so get it on Google Play. So you should be able to get it on about any smart device. But it's really a simple way to edit videos. A lot of the times you can edit and do what you need to in TikTok itself. Certainly as an individual if you're just recording videos, but you can also use TikTok to record your video ads if you wanted to. But for anything that you want to do that might go on beyond the editing capabilities of TikTok, and you maybe want to add more captions or just cut different videos together or export it because maybe you want to use it on different platforms or whatnot, because you could also use it on Instagram. Then you might want to use CapCut, and this is also by the company ByteDance, which is the creator of TikTok. So I could see these two incorporating a little bit more at a future time, but right now they're just separate apps. So that's CapCut.net, or you can again access that right here in the link. All right, that's all I have for this shot of espresso. This was just a simple one to sort of get you excited about TikTok and at least starting to learn the app and understand sort of the culture of it, and maybe get on board even with the new TikTok ad manager and start looking through there. But that's it. I hope that you all are doing well, and stay shiny as always. You've got this, and have a great day.